This video brought to you by Exams A to Z, empowering through education.
Hello everyone, welcome to Exams A to Z. This is Uma Maheshwar. In this video, we are going to cover Tier 2 2018 SI and CI, Simple Interest and Compound Interest question. Now look at the first question. A sum of 5000 is divided into two parts such that the simple interest on the first part for 4 1 by 4 years at 6 2 by 3% per annum is double the simple interest on the second part for 2 3 by 4 years at 4% per annum. What is the difference between the two parts? So we are dividing 5000 into two parts. Let the first part be A, second part be B. 4 1 by 5, which is 21 by 5, 6 2 by 3, 20 by 3. If you simplify it, 7 5 4, therefore 28%. Upon the first one, you are getting 28%, which means the interest is 28% of A, which is equals to 2 times the interest on the second. If you take the second one, 2 3 by 4, that is 11 by 4 into 4 years, that gives you 11% of B. So 2 times means 22% of B. Because first one is 2 times the second one is set, so equate it like that. A by B is equals to 22 by 28. The difference between two parts is 6 here, because it is 22, it is 28. Upon total is 50 parts out of 5000. Therefore, the difference is 1s are 100s are. It is 600 rupees. A sum lent out at simple interest amounts to 6076 in 1 year and 7504 in 4 years, which means in 3 years it is increased something, and he is asking you the sum and the rate of interest respectively. Now in 3 years, if you look at, the difference is 1428. You can see that clearly. In 1 year, if you divide it, 476 rupees per 1 year. So if you take out this 476 from 6076, the principal that you have lent out is 5600. Therefore, you need to find out 476 is what percent of 5600. Cancel. 7 8s are 768s are 4 2s are 4 17s are 17 by 2 is 8.5%. Answer is 5600 and 8.5%. Now look at the next one. A person invested 1/4 of the sum of 25,000 at a certain rate of simple interest and the rest at 4% higher rate. If the total interest received for 2 years is 4125, what is the rate which the second sum was invested? So you need to find out the rate at which the second sum was invested, not the first. First, overall, how much interest you are getting for 1 year? For 1 year, you are getting 4125 by 2. Upon what you are getting? Upon 2500 you are getting. So it is what percentage? Into 100. Cancel it. 2 zeros, 2 zeros. You get 50 here. Divide by 2. Multiply by 2. So that 8250 by 100, which means 8.25% you get. Now first 1/4 means 1 part out of 4 parts, remaining is 3 parts. So 1 part and 3 parts. Like mixtures and alligation, you can do it. You want the second part, let the second part is x and the first part will be x minus 4% less. Therefore, the mixture is n1 a1 x minus 4, n2 a2 3x by 4, which is equals to 8.25. Now I can say 4x minus 4 by 4 is x minus 1. X minus 1 is 8.25. X is 9.25%. What is the compound interest on a sum of 70 to 100 for 2 by 5 years at 20% per annum? Interest compounded yearly nearest integer. Now see here, sum is 70 to 100 and it is given that 2 by 5 years at 20% per annum, which means first 2 years it is 20, then after 20, then after the next year it is 20 into just 2/5, which means 8%. So it is successive increment. First do 20 20. 20 increase followed by 20 increase, we all know. Generally the formula for x increase followed by y increase is x plus y plus xy by 100. Keep that in mind. So I can say this is 44 directly. And 44 along with 8 increase, I would say 44 plus 8, 52, plus 44 into 8 by 100. That is 352, which means 3.52. This 2 you leave it. So I can say it is 52 plus 3.5. I can take it as 55.5%. So generally 55.5%. If you know this, then you can directly take it as 5 by 9. 5 by 9th of 70 to 100 is 5 into 800, that is 4000. Closest to 4000. Which one is very close? The first one is very close. Or else if you want to directly find it out, 50% is, I can say it is 3600. 5% is 360. 0.5% is 36. Add it, 6993. Why there is a difference of 4? Because actually 5 by 9 stands for 55.555. It goes on. So I have taken a bit extra. Anyway, look at the next one. A sum of 8,400 amounts to 11,046 at 8.75% per annum, simple interest in a certain time. What is the simple interest on the sum of 9,600 at the same rate and same time? So when they say same rate and the same time, it is simply the proportionality that you have to take, which means for 8,400 you are getting an interest of, find out the difference, you are getting 2,646. So for 9,600 how much you get? Let it be x. You can cancel it. This is actually 12 sevens, 12 eights, 7 ones, 7 threes, 7 sevens, 7 eights. Therefore multiply 378 into 8. That is 64. By looking at the unit digit itself you can answer it. But anyway I am doing completely. 56 plus 6, 62. Again 6. 24 plus 6 is 30. So the product is 3024. A sum of 18,000 is lent at 10% per annum compound interest compounded annually. What is the difference between the compound interest for third year and the fourth year? We know first year interest rate is 10%. Second year the interest is, rate is 10%, but you have to find out interest on interest. Therefore it will be increases by 10%. So increase it by 10%, you will get 11%. For third year again this will be increases by 10%, which means 1.1 extra, that is 12.1. Fourth year again it will be increases by 1.21 extra. So I don't need to add because the difference between fourth year and third year is here itself. You need to get 1.21%. 1.21% of 18,000. 2 zeros cancel. You just multiply 12.1 into 18. 18 ones are 18. 36, 37. Again 18 plus 3. 21. So point is here. So answer is 217.8. Look at the next one. a sum of 10,500 amounts to 13,825 in 3 4 by 5 years at a certain rate percent per annum simple interest. What will be the simple interest on the same sum for 5 years at double the rate, double the earlier rate? Now see here the rate r percent, if I take it, here it will be 2r. So overall this will be 19 by 5 r, this will be 5 into 2r 10r. If you take out their ratio, it is 19:50. For these 19 parts, look at what is the interest. I can say clearly 3,325. So for 50 parts, it is how much? 3325 into 50 by 19 we have to do. 19 ones are 14 here, 19 sevens are 133, 9 here, 5. 175 fives are 875, 0 as it is. Therefore, it is 8750 rupees. Look at the next one. What will be the compound interest on a sum of 31250, 31,250 for 2 years, 12% per annum if the interest is compounded 8th monthly? So basically, if it is yearly means 12%, 12 months 12%. If it is 8 months means percentage will be 8%. 8% means 108 by 100. And how many months? 24 months by 8 months. If you do, you have to do it 3 times. So you get a fraction like 27 by 25 whole cube, which means if you invest 25 cube, you will get 27 cube, but the interest is 27 cube minus 25 cube. Now look at what you are investing. This 3125, you should know powers of 5 up to 6, which means 5 power 6 you should know. So I can say 3125 is 5 power 5 into 10. 10 is nothing but 5 into 2, which means here 2 into 5 power 6 is 25 power 3. You are investing 2 into 25 cube. Therefore, you are going to get 2 into 27 cube minus 25 cube. A cube minus B cube. I can use this simplified version. A minus B into A minus B whole square plus 3AB. It will be easy. So 2 into A minus B is 2. 2 square is 4 plus 3 into 27 into 25. 3 into 27 is 81 into 25. 9 square into 5 square is 45 square. 4 into 45 square is, we know, 2025 plus 4 is 2029. Multiply it with 429. 4 the 116, 8,116 rupees. A loan has to be returned in 2 equal yearly installment, each of 44,100. If the rate of interest is 5% compounded annually, the total interest paid. For installment, we use this formula. Installment into, for 2 years, I can say it is 1 plus r by 100 plus 1 is equals to principal into 1 plus r by 100 whole square. Here 1 plus r by 100, 5%. So I can say 21 by 20. So here 21 by 20 plus 1 I into 41 by 20. Here we have I value also. Each installment is how much? 44100. Principal is, we need to find out. 21 by 20 whole square is 441 by 400. Cancel it. 441 20 ones are 20 20s are. Therefore principal is equals to 41 into 2, 82, 3 zeros. If principal is 82,000 but 2 installment you are paying 44100, 44100, that is 88200. Out of it you need to take out the principal. It will be 6,200 rupees. A certain sum amounts to 4,205.55 at 15% per annum in 2 by 5 years. Interest compounded yearly, the sum is. So reverse he asked, you need to find out the principal. Here 15% per annum, but years are not given completely. It is like 2 by 5. Usually we take first year 15%, second year 15%, third year, which means the incomplete year 15, you multiply it with 2 by 5, which means this is 6%. So I'm trying to do it from the options. Choose the option which is a round figure. So here I am choosing 3000. So take 3000. First 15% is 450. Next 15% is again 450. You need to find out 15% of interest also. So 10% is 45, 5% is 22.5, so it is 67.5. Again 6%. 6% of 300 is 180. 6% of these two, 900, 9 6 are 54. Therefore I can say it is 54 plus 6% of the 67.5. I can take it as 68 or nearest value 80 you take it. 6% will be somewhere 4.8. Sorry, 70 you take it. 6 7s are 42. Therefore it is like 4. Nearly I am taking it. So now count it. This one 900. It's little more than. This is little more than 120. This is 180. Therefore nearly I am taking it is 300. So 1200 interest. Principal is 3000. Therefore amount should be 4200 and something. I'm not taking exactly, that is the reason I'm not getting exact value. So here you are getting almost close. So here your answer is 3000. Suppose you are not getting close. So what you do? If you are getting an interest, principal plus interest you have assumed, and then interest is more than the amount which you need, 4205. Suppose you are getting 4500. Then go for the option which is less than your principal. So we have assumed 3000. Then we would have gone for 2700. If you are getting 4500 means we would have gone for 2700. Suppose your principal plus the interest that you have calculated is less than your amount, then choose a principal which is greater than the one that you have chosen. Suppose we would have chosen 3200 or 3500 according to the value. If the value is little less, we would have gone for 3200. If it is more, okay, if it is very less, then you have taken it as 3500. So according to that you have to do it. You can also do it by using the fraction, but that is extremely calculative. Suppose, let me tell you, first 15%, then after again 15%, then after 6%. These things we have. So we have principal into 15% increase is 115 by 100, that is 23 by 20. Again 15%, 23 by 20. Again 6%, you can say it is 53 by 50, which is equals to 4205.55. if you take out 55 by 100. So if you want, you can actually, this is 1000 into 20,000, this is 100. So you can cancel it. You will get 200 here. If you cancel it, you will get principal, but it is extremely difficult. If you cancel it exactly, you will get this value, this 3000, you will get it. But anyway, the approximation is more preferable. Now look at the last one. A sum amounts to 14,395.20 at 9.25% per annum, simple interest 5.4 years. What will be the simple interest on the sum at 8.6% per annum in 4.5 years? This is extremely calculative. So what you have to do here is take this 9.25, 25 is generally 1 by 4, multiply it with 5.4, 9 into 5, I can say it is 45 plus 3.6 here, that is 5 by 4, which is 1.25. So this one is nearly 0.25 into 4, so I can say it is 0.1. You're getting nearly, it is 49.9. I can take it as 50%, which means that product is 50%. You can take it. So I'm taking it as 50%. So 150% is, take the closer value, 14400. What is 100%? Multiply it by 2 by 3. This also multiply by 2 by 3. We know it is 48. 48 into 2 is 96. So 100% is 96. Therefore 1% is 9600. 1% is 96. Now but what we need? 8.6 into 4.5 years. 8.6 into 4.5 means 9 by 2. 27. 38.7 into 96 you have to do. 38.7 into 100, 3870, minus, take 38 into 4. Let's take 40 into 4, 160, you subtract. Essentially I am doing 3700 minus 4. This is 3870 into 4. I am taking a round figure. So closest value I will get. Don't go for the exact value when the numbers are typical. So here I can say this is a closest value, 3750.20. Don't go for the exact value because you will not get in the time specified. So that's all. Thank you for watching the video. Please share the video and subscribe to the channel Exams A to Z.